gospel groove. It's all about the gospel.
Making it to the grand finale of GGTQ 2023, I don't know, I feel happy. I'm so excited that I could make it. I wasn't expecting it that I would make it to this point, but you know, I bless God and I'm happy to be here. Thank you. How do I intend to use the opportunity if I win GGTQ 2023? I would love to make the organization proud. I would love to be excellent in anything I do. I want to, bring the standard. I want to maintain the standard of the organization and record spirit-filled songs to impact life and on. If I don't win, what is next for me, Labisi? I would love to put to practice everything that I've been taught here, and I would love to acquire more knowledge, more skills in order to present myself well when I'm ready to come out to bless lives and every other thing that is expected of me to do in the gospel. I would love to make this GGTQ, this EeZee Concept Global organization, proud that they had me, that I'm part of the fruit that germinated out of their organization, out of their vineyard. Do I think I deserve to win? Yes, I feel I deserve to win. I don't know how to put the word, but it is not by my might or by my strength that I've come this far. But it's not that if I don't win, I'm losing everything or I'm losing anything. But it's a win-win in everything. Even if I win the contest, I won. Even if I don't win, I won something. Being here it's an achievement on its own. So I just feel it's fine if I win. It is also fine if I don't win. Whether I win or not, would I love to pursue music as my career? Yes, I love music. I love singing. It's my passion. It's in me. So yes, I would love to pursue it as a career. My journey so far from the beginning of GGTQ contest, yes, it has been able to build me as a creative entrepreneur. Yes, to some extent, it has been able to build me as a creative entrepreneur. To some extent, yes, I feel I'm better than before. Though I think about my business side, yes, I'm better than before. And I feel after I leave the academy, I'll explore more in that aspect too. How determined am I to win the GGTQ 2023? Well, my heart posture right now is not ending on if I win, if I don't win. I just want to bless God. I want to give God all the glory for bringing me this far. So I would love to dedicate everything I'm going to be doing on that day to God that brought me this far. So my heart posture right now is not that I must win, it's giving gratitude to God for bringing me this far. I just want to bless Him. My journey so far from the auditioning stage up to this point has been wonderful, miraculous, and unexpected. I can remember the day we went for the audition. The first round, I was crying because I thought I lost it and I wasn't going to go to the next round. But somehow I got in there and then I sang again and then they picked me top 16. Moving on, I don't know, we had an exam, I was picked, I was part of the top 10 too. I'm like, Labisi, this can only be God, it can only be God. And I don't know, I didn't do so much. I just feel God brought me here, brought me this far. It is not by my might, not by my power or by my skill or anything. I feel it has been God all the way, and I appreciate that. How can I describe the quality of my performances from the beginning of the session to now? I would say that I've been improving. Yes, I've been improving, especially in my dialect way of singing. Yes, I've built myself more on that, and I would love to dwell more in that part. Even though I would love to, explore in some areas, some other genres, but I noticed that I've improved a lot in my dialect, and some 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 suggestions and corrections that our coaches have made. I've tried putting them, infusing them into my music skill, and it has been working well for me. So yes, I'll say I'm getting better. I'm better than before. Yes. The book, Doing Music Business: The Kingdom Approach, is written by Mr. EeZee, and I would love to talk on chapter 7 of the book. That's Challenges of Kingdom Music Business in Africa. The thing is that there is no work that doesn't have its own challenges. It's just that the way we deal with them determines the result we get from it. It might be negative, it can be positive. Your approach determines everything. So the first one I would love to talk about is that of unreceptive audience. Unreceptive audience. I would say everybody loves to listen to music. It's just that we have our own particular kind of music we love to listen to. So I will urge gospel artists to please keep recording and producing spirit-filled songs in different genres. To get to the heart of the world, we have to preach to them in the language that they understand. So it is very, very important for us to train ourselves in different diversities in order to reach out to the world in music evangelism. And the second one I would love to talk about is that of religious and denominational crisis. Religion is one of the ways the devil, deals with the church. It's a cunning tool because church tends to, fight against themselves indirectly. You might not know, but there's this tiny rivalries that just used to spring up among us, which is not good at all. So I would urge us not to, place our denomination over kingdom agenda. Let us be kingdom minded. Let us walk in love. Our sole goal is to capture the heart of men in the world to Christ. So in order to do that, we have to walk in love. We have to collaborate together in order to win them to Christ. The third one I would love to talk about is that of unhealthy competition among artists. We shouldn't be competing with ourselves in the body of Christ. That should be the things the world do. So we are to set an example of love and oneness. If our sole purpose is to win them to Christ, then there shouldn't be rivalries. Instead, there should be unity among us. If you are good in a particular genre and you notice another person is good in another genre, there's nothing bad in you collaborating together to preach the real gospel to them in the world. It will be wise for us to stop judging ourselves, and we should silence all these simple animosities or rivalries among us. We shouldn't judge ourselves. Instead, let us embrace ourselves together. Let us help each and every one of us that has not gone up. Hold hands together. To just reach out to the world in one mind with one goal. Thank you. The fourth one I would love to quickly talk about is lack of investors and unreliable talent. We don't have so many organizations that love to do music industry in the gospel, mainly because even the ones that happens in the world ends up bad at some point. The artist might go against the contract agreement, or the investors will want to cheat the artist, and so there's always disagreement and conflict after all. But it will be lovely if we can, as the body of Christ, build some music industry to allow some kingdom-minded creatives to come and express themselves, to expand the kingdom agenda to the world. The fifth one is that of copyright and intellectual property infringement. Some artists in the world or anywhere, love to sing or record other people's songs without the acknowledgement of the sole owner of the song. It is wrong, and it shouldn't be found doing in the body of Christ. So is don't let us do that. Don't let us do that. It will cause unnecessary conflict and hatred among us, and that is not what we want. We want to always work in love together, work in unity, in one mind, in order to reach our core, our sole purpose in life. If we continue to work together, God is willing to support us and to uphold us, to lift His banner, because that's basically what we are here to do on earth. So the last but not the least is that of lack of reward system. Please, it is expedient for us to not lose our kingdom talents people to the world because we are scared to invest in them, or we are scared to help them grow. If we are not practicing the almsgiving in the church, we will find them, we will lose them to the world where they will do it professionally and get rich and be soaked in that. We don't want to lose beautiful talents from the church to the world. So let us endeavor to help them. Let us endeavor to gather them together and help them in the areas and aspects that we can. Thank you so much. For you to get the proper knowledge of this book and whatever I'm talking about, you need to read this book. It is titled Dream Music Business, The Kingdom Approach. You will get blessed and be inspired to do great things for the gospel. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hello family and friends. Thank you so much for supporting me up to this point. I can feel your love and I'm really grateful. Don't stop watching GTTQ 2023. Remember, it's all about the gospel expansion. Thank you so much.
It's all about the gospel.